Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Sylvia, and you're on with us. And this is Ryan, and that's Josh. And we're gonna get this show started. Oh, I shouldn't cuss, huh?
We'll bleep it.
Poquito, poquito, poquito podcast. Poquito, poquito, poquito podcast. Poquito, poquito.
Toy Story is the first completely animated CG film, like computer generated film.
Yeah. It prompted Steven Spielberg to create DreamWorks to compete because he wanted to make something better.
And he did. Shrek.
Yeah,
Shrek
I mean, it created the animation category for the Oscars.
That's cool.
Just for that movie.
Shrek?
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Dude, Spielberg's influence in 90s cartoons is like crazy. He like was 90s cartoons. He worked for WB. He was like a producer for them, like an executive producer. So he was behind like most of the shows that you know about. Him and like a certain casting director and like 3 different writers.
Interesting.
It all started with Batman. So Tim Burton wants to make Batman.
Right.
Which is why he leaves Nightmare Before Christmas. That's why I don't call it a Tim Burton movie, because like he wasn't there. He wrote the poem meh. So he leaves to go make Batman. But he has to sell Batman. Spielberg is behind him on this. And so he pushes to have a meeting with Tim Burton and WB. They show what they're making. They make the movie. Spielberg uses that, goes back to WB. He's like, so this is like the kind of Batman I want to make for animation, which is why the cartoon had the same theme song as the movie. And then that spearheads like a bunch of serious cartoons. And then Justice League happens, Superman happens. I mean, they all had cartoons before, but it all starts with Batman the Animated Series. He was also behind Tiny Toons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he produced Tiny Toons.
Love that.
Was that like baby?
No, so there was Baby Looney Tunes, and then Tiny Toons are like the offspring of the Looney Tunes.
There's Baby Looney Tunes?
Yeah. Oh. They were competing with Baby Muppets.
Oh.
Baby Muppets was more popular.
Yeah.
I never watched the Muppets.
Crazy. The Muppets are some of my favorite.
Like not even the movies?
Damn.
I just wanted to do that bit once.
I'm not cutting it out.
I'll wait till I have to crack my neck again. I'll do it every time until I die.
No sounds. I already cracked him.
The Muppets are great, dude. Jim Henson. Love the Muppets, dude. Love the Muppets. They're so funny.
I love like the earlier iterations before he was the Muppets. Like when he did that coffee commercial campaign, the first iteration of like Kermit was like a murderous blob. Like he'd be like, "Do you drink these crystals?" And then the guy would be like, "No," and then he'd shoot him with a cannon. It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's funny.
And then, so he did that, and then he did SNL, and then he did Muppets and Sesame Street.
That's cool. Yeah, dude, I love puppet stuff. Like, I just like production in general. So when there's like a bunch of people working together on an art project, I think that's awesome.
I love practical effects. I love like the mesh of practical and digital. I feel like that's the best way to get digital to work, is to have a real life component to build off of. Because when they don't do that, it looks terrible. Like Avengers Civil War, or was it Captain America Civil War? That fight scene looks awful. When Iron Man opens his face, it looks fake.
Right. I've never seen it. But yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff that like looks good though. Like do you know the story? I heard what's his name? Seth Rogen talking about that movie where This Is the End?
Yeah.
Did you hear him talking about the monster and that? Do you know about that?
I mean, I remember bits from it. I haven't seen it in a minute.
There's a scene where like a demon beast breaks into the house basically and like chases them around a house.
Yeah, and they have to leave.
Yeah, that monster, originally they wanted it to be practical, and they shot the entire scene practically, and they were like, this looks like shit, and so they redid the whole thing with CG, and then when they like looked at the two, they're like, well, obviously the CG one looks way better, and so I kind of like think about that sometimes. I'm like, I think it's just always, it's not that one's better than the other. It just depends on the situation. You know what I mean? It's all situational.
That movie's crazy. How many people were just down to do shit in that movie? Like Michael Cera getting slapped in the face by Rihanna.
Right.
It was real.
Well, he wanted to slap her ass.
Yeah, that was like the trade.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't. I have respect.
I absolutely would.
Yeah, but you have no respect. No respect at all.
You give me no respect at all.
All right, we gotta stop.
This is my best impression of that.
Rodney
Nice.
entering the Rodney Dangerfield.
I'm cutting that out.
That was rough.
That's cut.
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if there was just like a person on the show that we cut all of their lines?
Just
like,
every time I go like,
yeah, like every time one. We gotta do that. That's funny.
oh, that there's just a thumbnail of P Diddy. It's lock him up.
I know. He's donezo.
My favorite meme. That's, you know, the story is terrible and he should go to jail. But 50 Cent is so funny. Have you
50
seen the
Cent's
meme
so
he
funny.
made? The fake
No.
documentary poster? He called it Did He Do It?
Did he do it?
That's funny.
Dude, 50 Cent roasting people is like so off the cuff. He's like really good at it. He's very
Did you
funny.
see Jake Johnson's? Is it Josh Johnson? I think it's Josh Johnson. He does a lot of topical commentary in his comedy. So it's like every week, at least once a week, he releases a new clip of him talking about something that's happening in the news. And he was talking about how funny 50 Cent is. He was like, 50 Cent is like a real bully, like a real life bully. He's like the beef that he has with Diddy, what he did is crazy. That he's like, do you guys remember when he was beefing it with Ja Rule? And then he talked about all the beef. He's like, he bought most of his stadium seats just so that when he showed up, there would be nobody there. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, that's sick as hell, dude.
Yeah, it's funny.
To have money to give to your enemy just so that they could feel bad.
Yeah.
You're literally paying them to feel. I love that. I love that
it's
for
super
him.
funny. That cough was wildly placed. You're like an old man in a bar, like you know, like when people drive home their point with a cough or a sneeze.
Huh?
Never mind. I'll show you in editing.
No, you fucking did.
No, it's like those guys talking about sports. Like I imagine that skit from SNL where they're like the bear sketch, you know?
The Bears.
How he would like say something and he'd be like, oh, and he started like slamming his chest. Yeah.
That's good.
Anyway,
If you could be that petty, like if you had the money to be that petty, what kind of stuff would you do? I have a prank in mind. I love this idea of messing with fortune cookies. You probably could do it for cheap, to be honest. But I'd want to specifically spend the money on planning it so that it would naturally occur, like at a Panda Express, where he opens the fortune and it says some petty, like self-conscious shit, like "Don't trust your next fart," and then just drive him insane like that.
I think if I were to do anything petty, it would be like to somebody in my family, and all I would do is invite everyone. Like if I was real rich, I'd invite everyone over for Christmas, and I'd get everyone something really insane, like insanely cool, like a laptop, you know? Everyone. And then I'd get that person like an Apple Store gift card for $25.
it's still pretty cool.
I think I would do the same thing, but I'd give them like a small craft so that they can't complain because it's made.
Yeah, it's from the heart.
That's kind of happened to me before.
I make Christmas gifts when I'm broke.
No, I mean, like, I had a Christmas, I think I might have talked about it already, but I had a Christmas where all of my cousins got all kind of cool shit, like the stuff they wanted, and then they got me a pack of blank CDs. I was
Really?
I
like, okay.
don't have a story like that, but my favorite Christmas gift was I was like maybe 12. Yeah. And my mom wanted to get me. I was getting into like drawing. I was taking drawing class, so it was more like 10. And she hates when I tell this story. You want me to burp into the mic on camera?
No.
Exactly.
Don't burp.
It's involuntary.
You always choose to, everything's always involuntary with you. Yawning's involuntary.
I start doing this.
Burping's involuntary.
I'm so broke. If I needed a nickel to shit, I'd have to puke.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Is that from something?
I think I'm pretty sure that's a saying, isn't it? I think I heard that somewhere.
I've never heard that one.
I'm pretty sure that's all you, dog.
I wish. Okay, I wish I was that cool. All right.
That you'd puke instead of poop.
I don't even get it.
I'm so broke that if I needed a nickel to shit, I'd have to barf. Because you got to get out of you what you got to get out of you, but you can't afford to take a shit.
Oh. I was thinking that you like swallowed a bunch of nickels or something.
You have to barf up the
You
nickel.
have to barf up a nickel in order to
So
shit.
funny. Rather than
Every
think you're
time I
bored,
belch, I just get a penny.
I'm
he
like, man,
thinks
this,
you're eating nickel.
Also,
That's
did
where
you
his
just
brain went.
I'm like, this person's disgusting.
also did you just hear me say belch?
Yeah.
That was so classy.
Imagine having to vomit up your currency to do anything.
Like fucking
I
clams.
love that.
That's crazy.
I'd be like, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's disgusting.
Making room.
That would be the petty thing to do,
Oh man.
right?
If I had to pay for like a ticket that I know I didn't deserve, you know how that guy got everything in pennies? I would just start pulling it out of my pants.
You'll get they can't do that.
Why can't you do
There's
that?
no law against it.
I think there is.
How?
How what? What were you saying you're gonna do? You're gonna pull money out of yourself?
Yeah.
Coin purse.
I'm pretty sure that
It's not illegal to reach into your ass.
No. No, it's not. But I think that giving illegal tender, like they can refuse.
Oh
tender
yeah, it gets
if
real
it's-
tender after a while.
Well, it hurts.
There's pennies in my ass.
Imagine if you do all that and they just accept it and they're like, "Thank you,"
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Yeah, yeah," you're like,
You just
I
like
put
awkwardly
hand sanitizer on after. I'd just be like, "You're welcome." You know?
"Yeah, I know," but you had to put money inside you, which is gross.
I've done worse.
Ew. How?
I told you about the Diva Cup story.
I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, he was setting up.
I was
I
talking about it
wasn't
for like
listening.
15
I know for like
minutes.
20 minutes.
It was the longest story I've ever told.
After you talk for a little bit, I just kind of.
We changed as
Zone out.
people afterward.
Yeah.
Oh, I never finished telling my Christmas story. We don't have to,
Okay,
no.
go for it. Go.
Oh yeah, so my mom wanted to get me art supplies to support me, but we didn't you know what I mean? Like I was the first person to get into like drawing, like to the point where we had to find art supplies. So she got me office supplies. And it looked funny because as a person, I like opened, there's like this huge thing. My brother's got an Xbox that year. That's what made it funny. Is they open a big box and it's an Xbox, and I open a big box and it's a bunch of Xerox paper. And it was very nice. I loved the gift because it was her showing me like I could draw, but it from an outwards perspective looked hilarious.
It was just Xerox paper?
Xerox paper, and she got me a set of markers and a set of highlighters and some pens.
Cute.
It was very nice. I love you. But anyone who was looking from the outside saw my brothers get an Xbox 360 first, and that's what made it funny. Also, my grandma got me a guitar, immediately broke it. I was trying to tune it. I didn't know what tuning meant. I just wanted the strings to be tight. I didn't like how they vibrated, and it snapped in half.
Maybe that's why she gave you paper.
Maybe. Maybe, Levi. You can cut that part out.
Crazy stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, guys.
Wild and crazy guys.
What were we talking about before we got into this?
Pennies up her ass. Then I don't remember. Keep the change, you filthy.
Let's see.
That would be the perfect time to say that. About being petty.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I would be petty. I don't think I would do anything.
Well,
Success is the best revenge.
I agree.
okay, but you've had petty thoughts. If you gave in to that impulse.
No, you've said petty. You're the
I was just about to say
pettiest.
my petty thing is like just being like insulting.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
snarky?
I like insults. Yeah, I like snarky comments and being like, "Hey, we're chill," and then just continuously bringing up. That's my pettiness.
Yeah.
I'll continuously bring something up.
You
And
be
just-
petty.
That's more passive than
poking at
petty.
it.
Passive aggressive. That's my pettiness.
Yeah. I don't-
Love that. That's fun.
I know I can be petty, but I don't know if I've done it in front of anybody. Have you seen me being petty?
I don't know about the word petty now. I feel like
You've seen me being annoying.
not
and, like,
annoying. Well, yeah, I've seen you being annoying. Definitely. One time you were just going on and on about your Diva cup, and I was like, Jesus Christ, give it up.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
You guys could do that. One time you were telling this story about your mom giving you a Christmas present, and I was just like, Jesus Christ.
No, but I don't think I don't think I really do petty things.
No,
for
I
the
don't
most
think
part.
so either. I don't think so either.
But do you think it's because you're a good person, or do you think it's just because like you don't have the energy / funds to be petty?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
broke
think
ass.
either. I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty broke. I don't think either. I don't think it's even necessarily about being a good person. I just.
Personally, I think the idea of being a good person is a farce. I don't think there should be a goal. It's just a decision of like whether or not to be shitty. Like, I don't think there's people being good people. I think there's either you're an asshole or you're not.
I think it's more just like I'm a people pleaser, and it gives me anxiety to try to create strife.
100%.
You know.
And also, no. You can be a good person.
I don't think that
You can
people
do good
should want to
deeds.
be a good person because I think that's disingenuous because then you're doing it. In my perspective, when someone's trying to be a good person, it's because they don't want to be perceived as a bad person.
Yeah, but
Which is like a disingenuous mentality towards goodwill. I think goodwill comes from just choosing not to do the bad thing.
I understand what you're saying, but it's like if you're helping people so that people like you, like you're still helping people, and that's good.
I guess, but I feel like those kind of people like flip sometimes. Like that kind of repression makes the kind of person who seems like super polite, but for some reason you don't trust him. Like Fred Armisen, I don't know about you guys, I don't fucking trust Fred Armisen. That guy is too polite and like Mr. Rogersy all the time. Have you seen his interviews?
No, he's just a good guy. He just seems like a good guy.
Your voice does not trust your statement, dog.
No, dude, I'm just
I like
tripped out on how.
Fred Armisen.
Yeah,
I
dude,
like
he's
him.
a treasure.
I don't trust him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know who I don't trust? No. Lady Gaga.
Why?
What?
Is it because she's a nomad?
No, there's
The
something.
first Lady Gaga or the second Lady Gaga?
It's the first one.
The original one, and the new one's her clone.
It's a conspiracy bit.
Well, one of them is
Born this way.
they're both born that way. She's
Well, one was grown.
very sweet and talks very, but the way she says certain things makes me feel like I know a person like this, where they're overly nice, overly sweet, and they try to come off like a hero to the world. But you can tell the minute that conversation is over, she stops smiling and she's just like, you know?
Yeah.
I feel that from her. I love her. I love what she stands for and all that stuff. But I don't know if I'd ever like, I'll never be in her proximity, so it won't matter anyhow. But I don't think I'd be her friend.
She walks in the room.
I love Lady Gaga. Just completely switch it up.
It's crazy. You guys are just like burning bridges left and right on this episode.
Look, okay, I take it back about Lady Gaga. She seems like a lovely woman.
You hate Lady Gaga. You hate Fred Armisen.
I don't hate him. I just don't trust him.
No, okay, Lady Gaga, I'll pass. Selena Gomez, no.
I feel like a lot of people turned on Selena Gomez after like she broke up with Bieber. Not cuz, just like during that time.
I'm so out of the loop on that kind of stuff. I have no
Okay,
idea.
I had to sit here through you guys talking about like fucking cartoons and CGI.
No, I'm fine to talk about it. I just don't know about Selena Gomez's
I do.
relationships.
But you probably do more.
What?
Selena, like, know more about Selena Gomez.
Of course, I was a Disney kid.
I mean, I
He's
was
a
too,
Disney
but from a
kid.
different era.
Yeah, he's like 90s Disney.
No, I was very Hannah Montana, you know?
Hannah Montana. I just love how you said that.
Yeah, I never even really watched a full episode of Hannah Montana.
I did.
Oh,
You don't sound happy about it.
Dude, I have this thing where once I start a story, I have to keep watching it till it's over. So I've seen the entirety of Hannah Montana. I didn't enjoy it.
It's because it wasn't for you.
It probably was not.
It was for me. I have 2 of your lanterns.
Oh, I need those.
Yeah.
Weird. Out of context.
How?
I don't know, just lanterns.
Do you have the rubber hoses?
The fuck, dude?
I need the rubber tubing.
I know what you're talking about.
Damn,
I think he was doing a bit.
Yeah, it was.
He's doing a bit.
Yeah, I was doing a bit. Just like gonna start naming all this like murder material.
Do you have the shovel?
Yeah.
And the duct
Actually, you
tape?
guys had a shovel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. They fucking... they had to go back down the hill the first night we were there. And we
Should
had
we
the
give
dog with
context?
us. Okay.
They went camping. Okay, go.
No.
That was the
no. We're gonna
context.
do this right.
Wait, oh, I got it. Oh, because you guys went camping.
No.
Because you mentioned the lanterns.
Just
That's a
don't-
perfect
just-
cut. You're ruining it.
You know what I don't trust?
What's that?
Most campsites. Because we went camping recently.
Face. I don't know what the intended vibe was.
I was like, boom, there's your line. To go like, oh, because you went camping.
I thought the vibe I got from
That's why I
it.
was like,
The vibe I got from him was like, wow, she made the perfect intro.
that's so funny.
That's what I thought too. And I was like, I'm killing it.
Oh.
Yes. We did go camping.
We did go camping.
Oh, you guys went camping?
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm leaving
remember?
all of this.
Y'all
I'm gonna
remember
leave
Little
all this.
Mermaid?
No, it was so good.
It was good. No, let's keep it. So you guys went camping
Yeah.
recently. How'd that
Yeah.
go? How was you in the woods?
It wasn't the
fun.
woods.
It was the forest.
No, it was not.
It was scary.
Was it
Sylvia was acting like we were in the middle of nowhere, and we were like 5 minutes from civilization.
Okay. No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
It took me so long to walk up that hill.
Yeah,
no, we
yeah.
were not.
It did take you so long to walk
I
up that.
know. It was an incline.
I'm inclined to disagree.
No, it wasn't incline.
No, it was like a very, very, very slight incline. Yes.
Yeah, but it was an incline.
The way back, actually, I don't know, dude.
The way back
the
was
way
chiller.
back was more inclined.
No, the thing is that okay when you
It's like a- it was
it
like a
goes
V
like
thing.
this,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it goes like this, and then on the way back down it goes like this, and then it goes back like this.
Hell yeah, dog. It sure does.
the way back is more steep than the way to the camp.
No. On the way from the camp, you're going down, and then on
Yes.
your way back to the car, when it's just that dirt road, you're going back up.
Okay.
So there was a lot of V's.
It was like one straight path, and then you make a right, and then you go to the camp.
Yeah, because okay,
But it was 0.8 miles. It was,
It was
a 0.8
0.8
mile
miles.
walk from the car to the campsite.
yeah.
Sounds exhausting.
The thing is that okay, without stuff, I still had to take a few little breaks because there was a bit of an incline, and I get tired. I'm a big bitch. I need breaks, you know. But without having to carry stuff, it's not crazy. It wasn't bad. The way back is super easy. You're mostly going down. It was chill, but the way up was a little rough because we got there really late at night, and we had to bring all of our camping gear up the hill. So like they were doing the heavier stuff. I didn't even have a ton of heavy stuff on me. I had like a tent, and then I was pushing my dog's stroller. But that was like, it was just getting frustrating. And then they had to carry like my big ass freaking luggage on top of a cooler, and it kept falling on the ground. And I just heard them every 10 steps just go fuck, and then like having to pick it up and put it back. But also it was pitch black, like we couldn't see
there's no
anything,
lights.
and it was foggy. And when we pulled up to the campsite, there's like a thing that said there's like bobcats, mountain lions, rattlesnakes, and to absolutely no pets. But we brought my dog. So I was like, oh, we're going to get murdered, you know? We're dying.
Just say it with the British. Murder.
It wasn't even that scary. At night, when we got there, that's what made it seem so like crazy was because it was pitch black and super foggy.
Yeah.
And we didn't know where we were walking, so it seemed like we were walking into the nothing.
And it was grassy hills on either side of us. So
But we
anytime
couldn't
I
see
heard
that
little...
at night.
Huh?
We couldn't see that shit at night.
I did. I put the lantern out and I saw grassy hill.
Oh. I mean, it would just look like darkness
Yeah.
all around.
But every time I heard like in the grass, I have my dog in the thing. Also, I put so many blankets in his cart. His little face was squished up on the like he was like all contorted. I felt
We should have
so
took a little
bad
picture
for
of
him.
that.
That would have
That'd
been really
a funny
cute.
picture.
But I was scared I might have broken his neck, but he's fine. And point is, I brought up the shovel thing because we left all the stuff up there, and then the guys were like, Josh and Mario didn't get to bring their blankets, so they're like, we're gonna go back down. And then Adam's like, oh, I'll go with you guys. So it was just me and Gigi at the table in this campsite. And the minute they walked away, I was like, I've never felt like less of a feminist in my entire life. I can't believe how scared I am with no men around me right now because I have to protect Gigi. That's crazy. I was like, are you kidding me? It's up to me now. So I'm just looking around for what we can use as weapons. And Adam had left his hatchet, and then he also left like a shovel. So I gave Gigi the shovel, and she's like, are we digging? And I was like, this is for protection. And she's like, Sylvia, who's gonna hurt us? I'm like, not who, what, Gigi, what? And I'm like, you know, there's mountain lions up here, Gigi. But yeah, it was cool. It's fun.
hilarious.
It was a primitive campsite, so there was no running water, and there was no fires allowed. So
No fire?
No fire.
How'd
Not
you
in the
cook
second
food?
campsite.
Gas. We were allowed to have a gas stove. So we took like a little gas stove. Thank God you guys had that thing.
Yeah.
Damn, I would have wanted to start a fire. Like in a pit, controlled fire for cooking.
We could have at Pismo. They had a pit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And should have, quite frankly.
I know. I'm kind of sad we did. Well, we were only there for like the night. It really was like we were
Still,
just
though,
stopping.
We still should have.
Yeah, we should have. We never made the s'mores.
Still got the stuff for it.
Oh my God, let's make s'mores.
Where? When?
There's a toaster oven in the kitchen.
No.
No, my friend Monet has a fire pit.
Really? Let's go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, right now?
No.
No.
Yeah, camping's fun though. I love camping. I'm gonna start doing that more often. For sure. For sure.
I just want to use Doritos as kindling because it's a fun hack.
I want to
Yeah.
eat Doritos.
Well, so the powder has just like a tiny bit of nitrous attached to them, so they get very hot very fast. So they're great for kindling to like start the campfire.
What a waste.
I mean, you could buy 2 bags.
Nope.
Yeah, it seems like a little wasteful to like burn food for fuel. I saw this really cool hack though, where you like take a old shirt or a rag and you cut it up into little slices that fit into an Altoids box. I think I mentioned it to you. You poke a hole in top of the Altoids box and you throw it into a fire, like your campfire, and it cooks all the layers of cloth into little flat charcoal things, and they like you can light them and they'll like ember, and you can just add a little wind to your kindling, and it'll start your fire. Pretty cool.
I saw another one where this guy just puts cotton balls in a Vaseline.
I
I've
think
seen
you were
those kind of
watching a
things.
different video.
And then he strokes. No, I'm just kidding.
Then he gets a jar of pennies.
That'd be funny. To have a jar of pennies for what? I'm just kidding. Anyway.
I do enjoy camping though.
Yeah.
It's very fun stuff. Very fun stuff. What you been up to for a week?
Flashback. Nothing, dog. I was at home working on stuff. I worked on that logo for the new bit, which comes out soon. Be on the lookout. There'll be an announcement. I started playing a game called Subnautica. That pretty much took up all my time till I finished.
You beat it? I
Yeah.
didn't know you could beat it. I thought it was like a.
No, yeah, there's a consistent storyline.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's pretty fun. It's like if Far Cry was Minecraft. I knew you wouldn't get it. I just wanted to see how you'd react. She doesn't play games.
She don't play no games.
I don't play no games. That's not true. I play
Be my friend. It's just you walking up to people.
I do play mind games. Sudoku. No, word searches. I love a good word search.
There it is.
It's these bottles with different colors layered on top, and then you gotta separate the colors.
Color sort.
It's called like Sort Puzz or something.
They have a bunch of different names. The worst name was Water Sports. Don't Google that.
And if you do and you see me, mind your motherfucking business, okay?
It's just you playing the game.
It's me spraying people with like a water gun. Well, yep. So you played those games. That's like the other games that you play.
What?
That's funny. That's very funny. That's actually so funny to say. I'm gonna start saying that to people whenever they say like whenever they compare something to something else to be like, oh, so it's just like those other things that you already have. Like if someone's like, oh, it's like this movie and this movie. I don't know. They're like, oh, you ever seen The Matrix? It's like a combination of the Terminator and Blade.
Kind of is.
I know.
Just kidding. I haven't seen those fucking movies.
Have you seen any of the 3 movies I named?
She doesn't do shit, dog.
Yeah, I know, dude. Well, that's the one thing she does do.
True.
Oh, not solid. Not
Dude, I'll
lately.
call-
And it sounds like ching, 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 ching.
Dude, I'll fucking call
Slap
Sylvia
machine.
and be like talking about something serious, and then I'll be like, "What you doing?" or something like that, and she'll be like, "I'm taking a shit, dog." And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" I'll just hang up.
He hangs
I'll
up
be like,
so fast.
You're disgusting.
I'm like, here I am listening to you.
Well, say something, dude. Don't answer. Don't answer.
Dude, I've never FaceTimed you, but I do FaceTime people
That's
while I'm on the
crazy,
toilet.
dude.
Like my
That's
sister,
insane.
I love FaceTiming my sister when I'm on the toilet, and she'll immediately go, "Are you fucking taking a shit right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I thought of you, and she's just like, "You're fucking gross. Don't call me." And then she'll FaceTime me while she's taking a shit, and she's like, "How do you like it? How do you like it?" And I'm
Ew.
like,
Twins.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, girl, what's up?"
You're all shitting while she FaceTimes you.
She has FaceTimed me before, and I've answered, and she's shitting, and I'm on the toilet.
Yeah.
She's like, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Oh.
And it's my dad also only ever calls me when he's taking a shit, and I know because he's like,
Insane. That's absolutely insane. I just don't understand.
and then I'll be like, "Bar, are you taking a shit?" He's like, "Yeah, sabes." But I've answered before with the Bluetooth of my car with other people in the car. Then I'm like, "Pa," and he's like, "Espera."
Oh my god.
And then I'm like, "Pa, ¿estás cagando?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Pa, I'm in the car with Adam and his mom." He goes, "Hija tu pinche madre."
That's what I'm saying, because you know it's gross. That means you know it's gross, and you're being weird on purpose.
I love it. I love it so much.
Drives me crazy.
So funny. Well, I used to, I don't know if you guys ever did this. My mom used to have like our meetings, our little family meetings when we were younger. We just didn't know how to leave our mom alone. So we would go to the restroom while she was taking a shit. Like me, my sister, and my brother would all just like be in there. Like one of us would be like leaning
That's
against the
disgusting.
wall. My sister would be like sitting on the tub. And I'm just like, or like my brother would poke his head in and we would just talk. And my mom would just be like, "Hey, ¿qué te digo?" And like, we'll just be like, "Oh, so, you know, like I need money for this, or this is what I did this week, or this and this and that." And my mom would tell us like, "Oh, we're going to go to a party and we have to do this for your tia and we have to do blah, blah, blah." So I just thought it was normal. Like, I went to the bathroom with my sister all the time. My brother, no, but like me and my sister and my mom.
I thought you
And
were
then my brother felt comfortable with my mom, but like nobody else.
Right.
Like me or my sister, because that's weird. But when, girls go to the bathroom together.
Right.
And we were younger, we would always like go to the bathroom with our cousins, and I would force my little because nobody liked me. I would force my little cousins to come to the bathroom with me, my cousin Caitlin and Alyssa, and they'd be like, "Sylvia, you have to stop doing this. We don't want to." And I was like, "What do you mean? We're going to the bathroom." And they're just like, it stinks in there. And I was like, "You got to deal with it. This is how life works, ladies."
That's crazy.
And then they'd hide in the tub with the shower closed, and they'd be plugging their nose and they'd be like, "Please, Sylvia."
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Like, we don't want to be. I'm like, I'm almost done.
Sylvia, you're a monster. You're a fucking monster.
I thought everybody did it.
Jesus Christ.
When you're talking about like hanging around your mom, I thought you were gonna say, and then my mom would say, "Get the fuck out of here."
No, sometimes she would. Sometimes she'd be like, "It's gonna get crazy. Okay, you gotta
That's
step
insane.
away."
That's insane. That's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely insanity.
DEF CON. Ooh.
Well, my grandma.
Defacon.
DEF CON.
But my grandma kind of used to do that to me too. She'd come to the bathroom while I was shitting,
Ew,
and she'd
what?
be like, "Are you constipated?" I don't know why my mom and my grandma always thought I was constipated. I just love being in the bathroom, so I hang out in there. But they thought that I couldn't shit, so they would give me like so much fucking prunes and prune juice, and I'm like, "This is making me shit so much, you guys. Please stop giving it to me. I shit normal." But they would tell everyone, like, "We don't know what to do with this girl. She's so constipated." I'm like, "No, I'm not." Point is, my grandma would come hang out with me in the bathroom, and she would, like, give me tips on how to shit. She'd be like, "Pégate las rodillas," like, to hit my knees with my fists, or to, like, rub my belly so that I can, like, shit faster. And I'm like, "Chula, I'm fine." And then she would watch me like pull the toilet paper, and she'd always like reel it back in. She's like, "That's too much toilet paper. You need 4 squares. 4 squares, that's all you need. And that's if you've pooped. You need 2 if you've peed. And you got to fold it and fold it and fold it." And I'm like,
You might need
"Get
to.
out of here."
Weird.
You might need to talk to somebody about this.
I'm talking to you guys.
No,
Duh.
professionals.
Hey, I'm professional.
So those are my poop stories.
That's crazy, dude. That's insane.
That was because earlier we were talking about, I was talking about how I have like poop jokes in my set, and she's like, "You have 2?" I have so many stories. And I didn't believe her, and now I do.
That's insane. That's disgusting. You are weird. That's why you're weird. That makes sense, dude. You think pooping's normal when it's not. It's shameful and disgusting.
Insane. Bat shit crazy.
Ew.
Guano.
Ew.
Well, that's our show.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Hold on, we
Time to
gotta figure out a way
mercy
do
flush this bitch.
Yeah. I feel like I need to hold back sometimes.
No.
I mean, that's why you got the prune juice. I'm so sorry.
No, I think the prune juice just made it worse.
It'll do that to you.
I'm just in there longer.
It's really good for you, though.
Yeah,
My dad,
I love pooping.
That's good.
there's a term for the sensation of enjoying the afterward. It's called a poogasm.
Well,
I've never heard that.
It's not like a clinical term, but it is a term recognized.
that's how the monkey from Aladdin has an orgasm.
Gross.
A
poo.
poogasm.
Got it.
I get it. My dad was a drink. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. That just reminded me. My dad would make me drink prune juice because we would go on the road. He was a truck driver, and we'd time it. So if he knew there was a stop coming, he'd have us start drinking the prune juice like an hour before, so we get all the other way because he couldn't stop. You know, we were like 10 and 9. If I'm 10, my little brother's 7. So we'd like you know, it's like kids on a vacation. We'd have to keep going all the time. So he'd make us drink prune juice to regulate that shit. Literally. We're turning them.
Ew. Turning my stomach, maybe. Man, this has been a great episode.
Right?
I don't have any poop stories like that because I'm a classy individual.
What are you talking about?
your
Your
I just wish I had a tie to.
yeah, your torn jorts and your fucking bleached shirt.
They're not torn, they're cut.
And your shit pants.
Now
You're
he's
like the
being
two
petty.
old men from the Muppets if they were stupid.
Never seen the Muppets, so that joke didn't land.
Oh, it didn't.
Dumb. It just ends on a freeze frame of me laughing like that.
This is who's on your team.
Like Thriller. You've seen Thriller?
Thriller.
Thriller.
No.
Yeah. Can you pick a more copyrighted song to sing?
Okay. You don't ask me that. I'll sing
F
Happy
is-
Birthday.
That song's not copyrighted anymore.
Not anymore. Turns out it never was. The guys
was.
that said that. No, so what happened, the reason that it was released is because the guys that said they owned the rights were fucking lying. They lost the rights and they just didn't tell anybody. So for the last like 15 years, it's been public. Just nobody knew, so nobody tested it.
Dizam. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know that.
I wonder what songs are public.
A lot. And they suck, though. A lot of them are like Star Spangled Banner type shit.
You never jammed out to the Stars Spangled Banner?
We get copyright striked.
Fitzgerald.
What
Fitz.
about 99 red Luftballons?
Probably
99
copywritten.
Dafuf, but no.
Yeah, that's not a copyright-free song.
The original song was going to be White, but it didn't sound good. Like, audibly.
Are you sure?
It didn't roll off the tongue.
Rouge.
I mean, in German, they were going to say white, not red.
Really?
Rouge.
Yeah. But it didn't roll off the tongue.
Because it's like a thing about like the Nazis, right?
I think so.
Do you guys know any words in any other languages
No.
other than Spanish?
I know Pinche Pez.
That's Pinche
No.
Pesa? Are you trying to say princess in Italian?
I used to do that as a kid, too.
Pinche Pesa?
Pinche Pez. It sounds so aggressive and mean. But
Pinche
I'm saying,
Pesa? It sounds like you're saying Pinche Pesado like fucking
right?
heavy
But I'm
bitch.
saying princess.
Pinche Pesa.
Imagine a grandmother saying you couldn't tell if she was complimenting you in Italian
Yeah,
or
but they're like Pinche Pesas.
it's my little pinche.
Pinche
Yeah. I know that word. I know in one of the dialects of Chinese, bo means no.
I thought no was no in all languages.
No.
Yeah.
I should have said bo.
Nah.
That would have been funny. 9.
9.
Have you heard? I can't remember, but if you can Google it, it's so funny. The German word for sex is like 7 syllables.
Flogen.
Google it. Juba.
Why is that crazy that the German word
It's
for
just
sex-
funny. There's like some small words that in German they're long.
Yeah.
No, sex is a short word.
Maybe
Or
I'm thinking.
sexual.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different word then.
Fornication is
Maybe.
sex in English.
Yeah, but in
Fornication.
German, the word sex translates like
Fornication.
to like 4 syllables.
Fornication.
Copulation.
In German?
In German,
It's literally sex.
really? Mm-hmm. I must be thinking a different word.
Maybe you think Geschlechtsverkehr.
How
That
do
one?
you say sex in German?
There's a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, that one. Geschlecht, sniff.
Yeah, there's one word that's like big.
Gesch.
I found 2 results in German for
Geschlecht.
Play the thing.
Geschlecht.
Geschlecht.
Oh, I like how she says it. It sounds nicer.
Okay.
But that's
Me or
coition.
the Siri?
No, I meant than how he said it.
Geschlecht.
But that word is coitus.
Nice. Hell yeah, it is,
Okay,
dog.
Sheldon Cooper.
More like Sheldon Pooper.